Hey there guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to take a look at the Amani Battle Bear, the entire run through Zul'Aman. So, what is it all about? The Amani Battle Bear comes from an achievement that you will get in Zul'Aman. In order for you to get the achievement, you need to kill 4 bosses in this order. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The 4th one, if you kill him within the exact time limit, you will be able to get the mount. So, how exactly does this work? You start off with 15 minutes. If the time is up, so if the time limit is reached, all of the remaining sacrifices within the instance will be killed and you will lose whatever bonuses you will have. For example, the first 3 will be able to give you some nice, well in this case transmog items, a staff, a shield, shoulders and all that. But the 4th one will be able to drop the mount. If you don't succeed the first time, don't worry, since this is an heroic instance, you can do this instance every day. Just be aware that the trash is actually harder than the boss itself, since as you can see on my screen right now, I will be kicked with my fire and shadow spells, making me unable to do anything, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm using my Void Walker here as a tank. He's not really doing a good job at it, but anyway. If you have a class that actually has a tank, like a pet or anything, you will be able to do this a lot easier. And now on to the first boss. This one is the easiest of the 4. He will do some random birds that spawn. These will continue to spawn throughout the fight. Just AoE them down. If you have anything like that, they die very easy. Now, if you don't have enough DPS, you will have a little trouble, because the boss will actually do a thunderstorm, and this will do percentage-based damage, which is very unfortunate. So you need to heal through that. If you have enough DPS, as you can see here, you have no problem. And as you can see at the top of my screen, another 5 minutes has been added. And now we go to the second boss in this instance. I purposely let all the footage in the video. As you can see, it is speed up at 200%. But I want you to know what trash you're going to face and how incredibly annoying it is. For example, these mobs also have a little ability called transition, and they will be able to do a lot more damage, and they actually heal each other. They kick and stun, which is also very unfortunate, but as you can see, as long as you have a pet that can actually tank a little, it will be a lot easier. If you, for example, if you're a Dead Knight or a Warrior, you have no trouble at all, but if you're a mage, this might be a little bit problematic. These are, well, not really big of a deal. It does give a nice light show, purple, green, blue, orange. Not really that important, but it's nice to see. Oh, also one important thing, as you can see, I'm draining life. Bring some food, because these will actually still hurt you, so bring some food. I didn't do that, which is stupid. Another thing that is stupid, which I did, don't tank me on the stairs. I was like, oh, I can just AoE him down, but turns out you cannot, because these will actually drop a totem. That totem will heal, that totem will shield, as you can see here, and they are completely immune to damage. That's an annoying little side effect. My Razer Naga mouse was like, hey, there's a little hair inside your laser optic. So my screen was going low deep. But once the totems are destroyed, you can just burn them down easily. As you can see, that is the second boss, but before you can engage him, you will need to deal with 2 more trash packs. And if you think you have any time to relax, well, forget about it. There is another pack. The bears are now accompanied by warriors. Once the warrior goes low on HP, he dismounts from his bear, and his bear is on full HP. The bear does a stacking bleeding debuff, which can stack up to quite high, but if you DPS them fast enough, you will have no problem at all. Now, if you need to regen some mana, you can do it before you go up the stairs, because when you enter the stairs, wow, if you go up the stairs, you will be faced with this pack. It will be the bears with the riders on top, and it will also be the shamans that will actually drop the totem. If you kill the target that I was killing first, you will have a minimum amount of totems. As you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble with this pack. These are immune to CC, except for one, but he is the least annoying one. My Void Walker is like, I'm gonna tank everything except the one that is attacking you, which is also very unfortunate for me, but I pulled through, thank God. And then we go up to the boss. That is the second boss we are going to face. Just swapping out another talent. And of course, casting that, I didn't really know. This is actually the first time I do this, so I was not really sure how it goes. and just burn this one down. This one is the most, also very easy because he has a little transition phase. He randomly charges towards you. If you have a class that has a pet, you need to be targeted, so he will need to charge you, otherwise your pet will not be counted as a tank, which is weird. When he reaches a certain percentage, he will go into a bear. This bear will do a amazing Harley debuff on the tank. Well, not really, it's just a debuff, but as you can see, my Voidwalker is really easy to maintain that, but it could be because of my shield and how the way the talents of a warlock work at the moment. If you're having trouble, please let me know in this video, so I might be able to adjust that. But he does a debuff that lasts for 30 seconds and does around 300k damage, but I'm not really sure if it stacks. But as you can see, it's really easy, just spank and tank. These are the ones you need to look out for. Kill the scouts, because the scouts will actually slam on a gong, and when the gong is hit, 2 new ads will spawn, and these are very annoying because they stun, CC, kick and everything. The one you see here might, if you're a mage, you're gonna have a lot of fun because you can actually spell steal that buff. You will do 200% haste and 200% damage or crit, one of the two. There's another scout over there which I really easily killed. Just AoE these down. As you can see, I'm actually looting all of them. I was like, meh, still have enough time, still looting them. And it's all about the monies, yes indeed. That's another scout, just kill him quickly. On the other side of this pack is also a scout. Yeah, he just like, nope, you're not gonna kill the scout. And I was like, yeah, I wanna. Just AoE these down as well, and then we will be faced with another trash pack, and after that comes the third boss. It's also pretty easy, because of the ads. They're really tuned to 85. So it's just a lot of them. If you have some sort of AoE ability, you can just kill him, but we will see that in a short moment. We will be faced with another trash pack, which one of them has it's the shield one. No, it's the spellcaster one. Just kill him down quickly, and if you just don't send the puddles on the ground, as my Voidwalker is clearly doing. Idiot. I have Soul Link, so my damage is shared with the Voidwalker, and the Voidwalker is like, hey, you know what? F you too, I'm just gonna stand in there. But that's okay. Just loot them, kill them, whatever. And there is the third boss. This boss is really interesting. Well, it used to be. As you can see, on that side, a lot of eggs. At the moment, the eggs are really slowly hatched, but when the boss reaches a certain percentage, all of the eggs will hatch at once. If you have an AoE ability, as you can see, I'm doing Rain of Fire yet again. Just AoE him down, and at 30%, I believe, the boss goes into the second phase, and he enrages, and he will drop a lot of fire bombs on the ground. Be away from them, because they will hurt like hell. They're percentage-based damage, so they will be able to kill you. Don't stand in the fire like an idiot, like I am. Kill these, and he will transition about now. I think that's around 20%. Yeah, that's 20%. Just kill him down easy. The annoying part is, if you kill him during the transition, you have to wait until everything here explodes. So like there we go. My Voidwalker was yet again standing in them. I don't know why. It's not the most intelligent of pets. A lot of ants here. You can just ignore them. The only ants you'll be going to be faced is this one. And little crocodiles do a stacking debuff, which bleeds, but it's not of any of your concern. Just kill this one, and then we will be able to go to invisible packs. You cannot how do you say it? You cannot really avoid them, even though I'm trying to avoid them. I was trying to save time, although I don't really need it. As you can see, these are the packs that spawn. Just AoE them down, and we will be able. No, there is one more pack, I believe. Let's see, one more pack. Yes, there's one more pack. As you can see, I'm looting green voodoo stick thingies. In the middle of Zul'Aman, in the center, there are frogs. If you use the sticks on one of those frogs, they will be able to turn into a human, and they will give you a nice amount of rewards. For example, they will be able to give you Mojo, the pet, and when you kiss the pet, the pet will go actually transform you into a frog, which is kind of cool. And now we will go to the fourth boss. This one is for the achievement and also the mount. It's a lynx. He's like, I'm just gonna admire this pole over there. There he goes. This he has 2 transitions. He summons a lynx and he summons 2 totems. The ones you need to kill are the, as you can I actually thought you could do it in one go, but you need to have a couple more shots. It's around 200k damage. The healing totems will heal him for quite a lot, 3% of its total HP, if I'm not mistaken. And here I was a little bit confused because it's been such a long time, I didn't really know what to kill. Turns out you don't have to kill the cat. Just let the cat hit you, let the cat hit your pet. Just focus on the boss. The moment the boss goes down, the pet disappears. I was not really aware of that until my brain was like, oh yeah, that's how it goes. Kill the lightning totem. The lightning totem does AoE damage. Quite a lot, but not really to be concerned, but just to be case. Again with the totem, even though the boss is going low, I continue to killing the totem because it heals for 3%, and I don't want to have a second transition phase, although I think one more is coming. Should be around here. No, not yet. No, that's not a totem, just kill the totem. The boss is like, no, I'm not gonna summon my links. No, why should I? I don't, there it is. So as you can see, I'm just gonna continue DPSing the boss. When the boss is down, the links disappears, and after that I kill the boss. And we'll be able to get my mount. And as you, say again, and as you, after you defeated this. As you can see, the links disappears now. You're like, do I really need to? Yeah, you need to go. You really need to go. Even though the boss is really low, I'm still continuing to DPS the totem because I don't want to have a second transition phase, as I said. As you can see, the boss also heals quite a lot. He was on little percentage, the totem comes and he goes up. And when you have killed it, you will be awarded with this achievement, as you see pop up right about now. I said now. I said there it is. Yes, indeed. And you will be able to free the troll. And when the troll kills all the destroys all the pots, you will be greeted with this little sack, and in there is the mount, indeed. As you might have been aware, I continued to keep talking. I didn't stop recording. I kept doing it. It's pretty difficult, actually. But anyway, I pulled through. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please remember to subscribe and or like and comment on this video. It always helps. And thank you for watching. Oh, one important thing, keep on winning. Bye bye.